look over there? Big red lips, long blonde hair. Say, come here, baby, let me get you stare. Like the way you walk when you walk over there. Hey, now, would you look over there? Long black boots and long hair. Say, come here, baby, let me get you stare. Like the way you walk when you walk over there. Ain't no girl like, ain't no girl like that. No girl like that. I just want to talk to you. Want to talk to you. Come on, let's drive around. Take us out there and fool around. Come on, let's drive around. Take us out there and fool around. Hey! Show me the money!
Playoff.
Hey, now, would you look over there? Big red lips, long blonde hair. Say, come here, baby, let me get you a stare. Like the way you walk when you walk over there.
How you doing, folks? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report for a Monday. It is Monday, November 28th. Hope you're having yourself a good start to your Cash Out Monday. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner, or hit the subscribe button below this video if you are using a mobile device. Today's podcast is brought to you by your good friends right here at HockeyPicks.com. If you like to make hockey picks and you want to follow the top hockey pickers, you can each and every day right here at HockeyPicks.com. Don't forget, ATS Calculator if you want to see what the line is on tonight's game. And if we take an example, tonight you got Cleveland traveling to Toronto to face the Raptors. And going into this game, I believe Toronto is a 2.5 point favorite. And let me take a look here. Yeah, 2.5. The total is set here at 215. So we're going to go right here. We're going to put Cleveland and Toronto into the pull down menu. We're going to calculate that. And survey says the away team, look at that, Cleveland, 4.7 to 18.4. So we do like it to go over the total according to the ATS calculator, and you can try out the calculator. There's a demo. If you go on top here and you want to check out the demo, just go to NFL, college football, NBA, college basketball, and just put in the demo, and then you create the results, and it'll give you the results of, let me see here, what did I have? Purdue against Boise State. We would have Purdue winning by 4 and over-under at 129, and it's a good way to get to what the number should be on a game, and you want to check it out at ATSCalculator.com. And also the World Series of Handicapping Pro Football Contest, season number 11, and we are now in week number 12 with the conclusion of tonight's game. And there's a Steel City Madman, champion of week season 9. I believe it was season number 9. The Frank Browning won that contest. Let's go to our past winners, and let's go to season number 9. And or is it? No, yeah, 9. There it is. And there's Steel City Madman, and man, he's a good handicapper. It's always good to follow champions, right? That's a good sign when you want to follow some top pickers. And there's Colby Ryan. He's still right there. He's been our leader most of the year, and he's staying neck and neck with Steel City Madman. S Diddy's right there also at 76.2 units, and All Red B1 is right there. He's also a champion. So you got 2 former champions in the, I don't know, maybe I'm misspoke there. I thought All Be Red, did he win one year? No, I think I'm thinking of Fauci right here. There was Ryan Braun, there was a K-Dub. And no, but he's always, yeah, that's it. He's always says he's always up in the mix, and he says this year he wants to win it. Yeah, that's it. All right, so follow the top pickers each and every day right here at the World Series of Handicapping Pro Football Contest, and you can see the winner of this contest will win the Baron Championship rings, courtesy of your friends right here at the World Series of Handicapping.com. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, and hopefully you're having a good start to your day wherever you're located on the World Wide Web. And my name is Ron Raymond, a 5-time sports handicapper champion based out of Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Hopefully it's nice and sunny where you're at. It's an overcast day here in the nation's capital, 1 degrees, and it's not too bad though. It's not too bad. All the snow is melted, so that's a good thing. And hopefully you guys had a good weekend on a Cash Out Monday. And every time you come on the show, we always have a theme to each day. And today, show me the money! Show me the money that you cashed out today on a Cash Out Monday. In fact, I had a couple of emails on my Twitter. Some of our good friends had a nice weekend. I won't say their name just in case they wanted to be on the DL, on the down low. But yeah, a lot of guys made it to Cash Out Monday, and that's the objective of this show, is to get you to the winner's circle as many times during the week. So when you get to Monday, you can cash out a bit of money, and you can spend maybe you'll go out and buy a nice supper, or treat yourself to something nice. But check it out, and hopefully it's a Cash Out Monday for you. All right, so I see the bullpen is rumbling, stumbling, and tumbling into here. We got the Nature Boy is in the house. Morning, everyone. Been MIA for a bit. Yeah, you know what? Life happens, right? But we know you're around there, John. So good to see you back here on a Monday, on a Cash Out Monday. And hopefully you had a good weekend. Ron B's in the house. Good morning, all. Always good to start a show with another Ron in the house. Rustin Powell, what's the play? Just get to it, right, Russ? Hey, what's the play? He wants to know what the play is. And we'll get to a couple of plays here today. Bo Jackson's in the house. Morning, peeps. Brent Vienne's in the house. Good morning, Brent. And there's your...
Yeah, baby.
There you go, Brent. You get you a nice little soundbite right there. Can we have fun? Absolutely, we're going to have fun.
Can we have fun? You're damn right. I demand that we have fun.
We always have fun here on a Cash Out Monday, and we're waiting for our good friend Gloria K, because we know she's a closer.
Put that coffee down.
And we all know Gloria K is a closer. And Cash Out Monday.
Cash, homie.
What was that?
Straight cash, homie.
Straight cash, homie. Let's get that straight cash here today. It's a main world. Jermaine Brown's in the house. Good morning, Jermaine. And yeah, so good morning wherever you are. And hopefully you made it to a Cash Out Monday. And you're listening to the Raymond Report Sports Betting Podcast. We broadcast live every Monday to Friday, 10:30 Eastern. And if you miss us on the live show, not to worry. You can catch the replay right here on the YouTube channel. There's OG Wheat. Great morning, guys. How's it going, Coach? Coach doing good? Yeah, they had a good weekend, and well, actually, the football was good. Basketball, hockey, so. But yeah, college football. My best bet this weekend was Oregon State. I had Oregon State as my best bet. And yesterday, my top play was, hey, I sweated it out, but I'll take it. The Jacksonville Jaguars plus 3.5. And you know who else had a good weekend? Ross the Boss Benjamin. I was looking at Ross's picks this morning, and Ross absolutely crushed it this weekend. He had the over in the Chargers. He had the 49ers. He had the Chiefs. He lost with the Titans. So did I. I had the Titans too. He also had Oregon State. So Ross the Boss Benjamin did have a good weekend. And because it was Thanksgiving last week, Ross had some family over, so we said we'd catch back the next Thursday. So Ross the Boss Benjamin will be back here on Thursday, and we'll talk about the upcoming championship games, right? Now we're into the conference championships, and now all the bowl juggling's going, right? This is the fun time of year, especially if you're planning trips down south and you want to go see a bowl game. The wins and losses this past weekend, it makes up for, you're either going to like a tier 1 bowl game, or you're probably going to like a Motor City bowl game, which is also good. If you go to a bowl game, it's a bowl game, and you got to go win those bowl games. But the one thing about bowl games, it's a party, right? For the players, yeah, there is some type of business, but it's also like a reward for having a good season, and you're going to a bowl game. Hopefully you're going somewhere hot, and you can enjoy the week of football and the sunshine, and that's why a lot of these big programs, they enjoy going to obviously winning the championships, but getting to a bowl game, because the alumni follows, right? The one thing in college football, the alumni are very engaged with their football teams, and sometimes if you ever wonder why the alumni is pissed, is because they're probably not going somewhere warm for a bowl game, right? There's a little bit of a difference going to the Boise, Idaho, what was it, the Potato Bowl, or at least to call it there, when it's minus 10, and it's and then there's another college football team that's in Orlando playing in the Citrus Bowl, right? But yeah, so you want to get to somewhere warm, and maybe that's why the alumni are really pouring a lot of money in this NIL. Hey, it's not about the team; they just want to go to somewhere warm in the off season at the bowl game. All right, so Rui Pedro Nagueria's in the house. He wants to see the money.
Show me the money!
There you go, Rui. Hopefully you had a good weekend. And yeah, so let's kick it off, and let's get to what we always do here on the Raymond Report. When we kick off the show, we pay our respect to the horse racing industry. And let's go feed the ponies right now at ATSStats.com. You can get your tip sheets each and every day right here at ATSStats.com. All right, get them into the gate. Here we go. Get them in the gate. Yeah, they're off and running today at Parks Racing at Pennsylvania. Today at Parks Racing, race number 1, 11:55 post time. So yeah, you won't have time to eat lunch yet. Maybe after race number 1, and it's a $15,000 claiming race. It's 6.5 furlongs on the dirt, and I'm going to recommend a 654 today at Parks Racing in race number 1. The number 6 horse, Captain Chaz, with MJ Sanchez taking the ride, 8-1 morning line. Little Harbor La Prida taking the ride here on the 5 horse, a Little Harbor, 6-1 morning line. And Saponera, LM Ocasio taking the ride on Saponera, 20-1 morning line on the 4 horse Saponera. And the Joker's Wild Play is a number 3 horse, May We All. The Haddock in the ride here on the number 3 horse, May We All, 10-1 morning line. Look at all those big odds in race number 1. Maybe that's why they don't want you to have lunch. They want you to make some money, eh? They want you to make you some money.
Show me the money!
Yeah, in race number 1 today at Parks Racing. I'm gonna go with the 5 horse. I'm gonna take. Actually, you know what? No, give me the number 6 horse, Captain Chaz, MJ Sanchez, 38% in the money. I'm gonna go number 6 today at Parks Racing, and I'm gonna put 10 to win, 10 to place on the number 6 horse, Captain Chaz. If he comes in first, we get paid twice. Comes in second, we get paid once, which is also nice. And you can bet all the races today at Parks using the Raymond Report track report tip sheet right here. You can download it at ATSStats.com. All right, let's take a look at we took a look at the standings in the World Series of Handicapping. You can see Still City Madman is the leader, 81.0 picks. And let me see, he's got all his picks gone this weekend. Tampa Bay, well, that was the one that he lost, the big one. Carolina, yeah, nice win there. Jacksonville, nice backdoor cover there, Frank. Las Vegas, crazy game in Seattle yesterday. Oh, he's got Pittsburgh tonight, so he can increase his lead and with 3 units, or he can lose his lead tonight, so he'll be watching that one. Cincinnati and Houston. And then you got New England for Colby Ryan, San Fran. Let me see if anybody got Pittsburgh or Indianapolis tonight. No, I think. Oh yeah, here we go. S Diddy has Pittsburgh, and what about here? Nobody has Indiana. Hey, nobody believes in the Colts. All right, so we see you guys in the leaderboard here at the ATSStats.com. Buffalo Sabres to cover tonight, says Rui, and perhaps the under. Let's cash that ticket. All right.
Straight cash, homie.
Straight cash, homie. Let's take a look at that Monday Night Football game between the Colts and Steelers. And FU Cancer's in the house. There's my good friend FU Cancer. And let me go. There you are. Hey. There's your Fat Albert soundbite. And you know what? Once you're a regular into the bullpen and you come in each and every day, you like a soundbite, just let us know which soundbite you want, and you guys know which soundbite I'm going to go to, right? This is my go-to these days.
We're losing!
Actually, we won last night. We won in Los Angeles. We got the win. I think it was an overtime win. I think Giroux, I saw, got the winner. All right, we're not losing. We're winning, eh? Old-time hockey?
Sure.
Oh, piss on Eddie Shore!
Old time hockey?
Piss on old-time hockey!
Hey, old-time hockey? I love that soundbite. Those soundbites, the slapshot soundbites are the best. Hey, you're blowing it.
Piss on old-time hockey! You're blowing it!
All right, we'll see if we'll see if the Steelers are going to blow it here tonight as a 2.5-point road underdog. In fact, let me take the latest line here and see what the latest number is on my outlet. And we're looking at Steelers 2.5 and 39.5 is the number tonight. Hit that like button, says OG Wheat. Yeah, hit the like button because it makes us feel good knowing that you like the show. They really, really like us. All right, 2.5 is the line on the Colts. And looking at the starting lineup tonight for the Indianapolis Colts, let's go to the ticker. And let's see if there's any injuries to report. And let me see here for tonight. Oh, wrong one. Let me do this. There we go. So tonight you got, let me see. I think everybody's a go. So Matty Ryan, Matty Ice, Taylor, Pittman, Campbell, Pierce, Granson's doubtful. McLaughlin, the kicker. Then you got Wright. And okay, you got Freiermuth. Freiermuth had a big week last week. Sims, Pickens, Johnson, Harris, and Pickett. So looks like all the skill position players will be ready to go tonight in Indianapolis at the Lucas Oil Field Stadium. And according to our computer forecast, now this is just the computer forecast of both teams are in a situation tonight when the average score, we spit out a forecast and it's 20-16. So we have the forecast for the Colts winning by 4. But let's go inside the numbers and take a look at situational handicapping. handicapping, and you can see here the Pittsburgh Steelers coming off a loss in their last game against Cincinnati. That was a tough one, 37-30, a shootout. Philadelphia Eagles 17-16, a game that the Colts really should have won that game. They had controlled the entire, I would say about 55 minutes, and then they lost it in the last 5 minutes. And then the value edge, right? So if you like the Colts tonight, fair market value. And if you like the Steelers, well, you're undervalued tonight. But you know what? There's pretty good value in my books on the Steelers. 3-2 against the point spread in their last 5 games. Chances of winning, though, does favor the Colts at 83.3%. That's pretty high compared to 50%. And you know my rule of thumb, right? If I can get 40% or higher on the dog, that I might give it a go. But the bad news is right there, C neutral. And you know about C-type teams, right, Denis the goalie? Do we bet against C-type teams?
No, you don't do that.
You don't do that.
No, you don't do that. Why? Against the rules.
No, you don't do that.
You don't do that.
Oh, no, never, never.
Why not?
Against the rules.
But here's
you know,
the
you're
rules.
stupid when you do that.
Well, I don't know if you're stupid, but against the rules, you got C on C-type crime here tonight. So, you know, right away, it's beer and pizza money, right? Anytime you got a C on C-type crime, teams below 500, do not be investing big money, because if you're expecting bad teams to do good things for you, you're going to wait a long time. And looking at the strength of schedule, let me see. You know what? Colts been playing some really tough teams. Look at this. Let's take a look at that. All right, so the Eagles, a good team. Raiders, not so much. Patriots, yeah, you know what? Defensively, they're good. Commanders, but the Commanders, I feel their strength of schedule has been favorable for them. I think they're beating the teams they should be beating. Titans are good teams. Jaguars, not so good. Broncos, not so good. Titans are good. Look at that. They had the Titans in 4 weeks right there. So you can see the strength of schedule for the Colts has been pretty good. Look at the Steelers. Bengals, Saints, Eagles, Dolphins, Bucks, Bills. Look at these quarterbacks they face. Joe Burrow. Let me see. Okay, the Eagles, Jalen Hurts, Tom Brady, Josh Allen. Yeah, so the Steelers have been not lucky going up against some really good quarterbacks in the last month or so. And chance of covering 63%. I'm going to go with Steel City Madman tonight. I think he's onto something here. And I did have the Steelers penciled in. So I'm going to go Pittsburgh plus 2.5 here tonight. And you know what? If the Colts win, yeah, they could. But we're not asking the Steelers to win. We're just asking them to cover, right? And, you know, buy that Geico insurance. If you can get 3.5, actually, if you get 3.5, what would 3.5 cost you? Let me see here. If I go to Steelers and I buy some points, let's say I buy... no, let me go here. 3.5. That's 162. What if I just take the 135? Yeah, you know what? Buy the hook. It's minus 135, and you'll probably be glad you did if it's a field goal game, right? Last thing you want to do is go into the fourth quarter with 2 minutes left, and you know when you start doing the math on the couch. Okay, here we are. If they get this, they get that. Okay, this is going to be 2 points. This is okay. You know, you start doing the math. Hey, it's amazing. We're all mathematicians when it comes to the 2-minute warning, right? Hey, mathematician. That's a good one. I like that one. What do you guys think? That was a good one. Hey, I give myself a. Hey, pretty sad when you give your own self a cheer of applause for a joke. Hey, you know you're desperate for a joke when you go to your soundbite to get applause. All right, let me see here. Leaning under says Daryl Turner, his other brother Daryl. Something is telling me Pittsburgh just can't with Matt Ryan. Yeah, it's tough. You know, Matty Ice has been up and down, but. When I see Matt Ryan, I still see, like, what are you doing in Indy? You should be in Atlanta. You know, I still have that. I don't like when these franchise quarterbacks, you know, like Brett Favre and you know, all these guys, you know, I know if you go way back to Joe Montana, Kansas City, I just love when the guy who's I don't know if Matt Ryan's a future Hall of Famer, but I just love when those guys stay in one place. You know, I don't want to see you, in another uniform and struggling in another area, right? Hey, where's Joe Namath? Struggling. Yeah, we don't want to be struggling on a cash out Monday. All right, so how about the Steelers? 6-2 at Indianapolis in their franchise career. 4-4 against the point spread. Look at the under, 1-6-1. But look at this: when the Colts take on the Steelers in the last 10 head-to-head meetings, Indianapolis 2-8 against the point spread straight up. 2-8 straight up. 4-6 against the point spread. 6-4 to the over/under at home this year. The Colts are 2-3, but 3-2 against the number. 1-4 to the under. And for the Steelers, ooh boy, struggling on the road. But again, we're not asking them to win. We're just asking them to cover the spread. 1-4 straight up. 2-3 against the number, and 2-3 to the under. I'm gonna go. Wow, look at all the Colts under games this year. 2-9. 2 and 9. I'm gonna go with the Steelers tonight, +3. Buy the hook, take the +3. And you know what makes me feel good that the contest leader is also on the Steelers, so he's got a 3-unit play right there. So that makes me feel good. That kind of validates my play. That exclamation mark, right, Elaine? Hey, Elaine Bennis, exclamation mark. Why is everything an exclamation mark? Everything's around Seinfeld. We all know that, right? Okay, so there you go. I'm going to go the Steelers tonight, and let's go to the National Hockey League, and then we'll do keep the good for last. We'll go to NBA for last, right? So if we're going to the NHL, you got to start with a little bit of hockey music, right? That feeling gives a rush, leaning under. Go Sens, go. Go Sens, go. All right, let me see here. Where's the Raymond report? Let's go to game number 1 at Madison Square Garden. You got the hot New Jersey Devils. In fact, we're the Devils in the standings so far this morning on a cash out Monday morning, November 28th. Let's go to ATS standings. Let's do NHL. And how about them Devils? Wow, look at that. Hey, don't look now. Wow, the New Jersey Devils. Who had the Devils to win the Stanley Cup? Hey, what was the Devils? I bet you it was like 50-1 or something like that. Man, Lindy Ruff. Hey, you got to tip your hat off to Lindy Ruff. He's doing a hell of a job in New Jersey. Man, the Devils, they just passed the Bruins and the Vegas Golden Knights. 18-4. Hey.
To be the man, you've got to beat the man.
Yeah, you know what? New Jersey's a good team. I saw them in Ottawa here 2 weeks ago, about 10 days ago, and they're a good team. They're a good, fast team. They're pretty big too. I found them to be a little bit big, but I do like. I really like. Look at this. Look at the respect they're getting. Eh? They're the Rodney Dangerfield of hockey right now. They get no respect. Look at that, -110. You're making the Rangers the favorite tonight? Are you kidding me? What about? Let me see what my out says here. New Jersey. Yeah, no respect. Hey, the Devils are the Rodney Dangerfield of hockey right now. And the starting goalies, probable goalies. Let's see who's going to be probably between. Was it Vanacek or is it Schmidt tonight? Let me see here. Go to NHL. Let's go to lineups. And the probable goalies, it looks like it might be Vanacek and Shesterkin. That could be an under game right here. But it is the battle of the New York area. Like, I know New Jersey's in the state of New Jersey, but just across the bridge or under the tunnel. And we do have the Rangers at a 52.6% chance of winning tonight against the Devils. Devils on a 2-game win streak on the road this year. Wow, impressive, 9-1. Well, when you're 18-4, everything looks impressive, right? The Rangers, oh boy. Hey, how is the Rangers
struggling
at home? 4-7. You know, the bookmaker, I think they're giving us a head fake here. And this is what I mean by a head fake. Sometimes when you see a line, and, you know, Ross Benjamin talks about this all the time, right? Who are you going to take, the bookmaker or the betting public, you know, when it comes to, you know, gauging a line? What does the bookmaker know to make, like, to me, New Jersey, like, I had -165 as the Rangers, but New Jersey against C-type teams. I don't think they've ever faced a C-type team on the road or as an underdog. Let me see here. New Jersey, let's go to the value. Okay, where's my, no, I got to go to the value report. Let's go to tools. Let's go to value. Let's do NHL. All right, so New Jersey is a favorite or an underdog. Okay, that's why. They've never been an underdog against a C-type team. There's always been a favorite. When they're a favorite, they're normally 141. And you know what? I would have put New Jersey as like a -120 tonight. I think I would have them close to a 120. Let me see what the on the front page, if they're the value index on the front page. Let me go to NHL. This New Jersey. Yeah, see, -141. So I would split that. I would say like -120. But I like New Jersey here tonight. The wrong team's favored. But again, what does the bookmaker know that I don't know? But when you're 18-4, common sense says take the Devils, right? Florida taking on the Edmonton Oilers. What a game. I faded the Rangers on Saturday, says Bo Jackson. Definitely a coin flip with two bad teams, says OG Wheat. Yeah, it's a really weird, that's a weird line. But again, what does the bookmaker know that we don't know to make, you know, a pick 'em line, right? Look at this, a touchdown tonight in Edmonton as the over-under. Hey, we should have a prop. Who's going to score first touchdown, the Panthers or the Steelers tonight? -115 is the line, 7 is the total. I do have 2.9 to 2.5. The chance of winning, 52.9 for Edmonton, 41.8 for the Panthers. Panthers on the road this year, 4-6. You know, a couple of questionable moves, losing Huberdeau, and then, they let Giroux go and sign somewhere else. If you lose Huberdeau, why wouldn't you sign Giroux? But, Giroux, I think, wanted to come home and play in front of his family and friends here in Ottawa. But, I don't think Florida, losing Huberdeau, really, did they really replace him? I don't think so, right? Edmonton, not a great start to the year. 11-10, 5-6. They don't even have a winning record at home. And you see the Florida's got Calgary on deck, and look at that. Before facing Calgary, the Florida Panthers are 2-12, not a good record on the road before facing the Calgary Flames. Edmonton coming off a 4-3 win over the Rangers, but Rangers are struggling as well. Man, this is two teams struggling tonight, right? Struggling 11-10 against 10-11. This is a coin flip. This is basically a coin flip. And let me see the probable goalies tonight in New Jersey for Edmonton. Jack Campbell, Sergei Bobrovsky. I got to give the edge to Bobrovsky. Campbell's just too inconsistent. 52.9, 41. So there's that 40% I like Florida. I'm going to take the Panthers, maybe puck line. What's Florida? Probably too expensive. Probably like -2 something, right? Florida plus 211. Oh, they're favored. Look at that. Florida's favored on the puck line. Okay, I'm going to go Panthers -105 tonight. Give me the Panthers. Toronto, Detroit. That'll be a good game. That's two teams who can skate. And don't look now, but Detroit Red Wings, remember I said, hey guys, if you want a long shot this year, I thought this would be a good hedging opportunity. And they are on a 4-game win streak. Toronto's also turned it around after a little bit of a hiccup. They are on a 3-game win streak, coming off a 4-1 win. In fact, that was a dominant win over the Penguins. Penguins again looking old, right? Looking like an old team. And Detroit, though, not a lot of success against the Maple Leafs. 1-9 in their last 10 head meetings. 8-2 for Toronto. I think Toronto is the play here tonight. I'm going to lean with the Leafs. Tampa Bay against Buffalo, and Tampa Bay is 10-0. Look at that. 10-0 against the Buffalo Sabres in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. 8-2 in Buffalo. When a team has your number, right? When a team has your number, it's just you can't win with them. Eh?
Cannot play with them. Cannot win with them. Cannot coach with them.
Can't do it. Yeah, can't do it. I can't take the Buffalo Sabres here tonight. Got to go with the Lightning and probably Vasilevsky against, let me see who's probably going to be in nets for the Buffalo Sabres. Luukkonen maybe Luukkonen or Anderson, right? But I'm going to go with Tampa Bay here tonight. 65.6% chance of winning compared to 37.1. Buffalo 2-8. Ooh, struggling. Or Buffalo. This is Buffalo Sabre fan right now.
We're losing!
Yeah, come on over to Ottawa. We'll lose together. All right, so I'm going to go with Tampa Bay in this one. Dallas, St. Louis. St. Louis Blues against the Dallas Stars. You know what? Dallas has been one of those teams. You get these one or two teams. Whenever they're playing, it's like the Tampa Bay Rays in baseball, right? Whenever they're playing, you're almost leaning. But remember, I said last week, don't fall in love with teams, fall in love with numbers. And tonight, Dallas, a 115 favorite here tonight against the Blues, and -170 is my line, and a 50% chance of winning. And St. Louis on a 5-4 win last game, 7-3 against Dallas last 10 head. So you know what, the Blues do play well against the Dallas Stars, but I don't trust Binnington. I just don't trust Binny right now. And if you look at the Dallas Stars on the road against B-type teams, 2-2, where the St. Louis Blues at home against B-type teams, 0-3 this year. Give me the Dallas Stars -115. And the last game on the board, Vegas against the Blue Jackets, the Golden Knights, on a 2-game lose streak right now, coming off a 5-1 loss to the Vancouver Canucks, while Columbus losing last game 3-2 to the Islanders, and they are 7-13 on the year. Where Vegas with Cassidy doing a great job with the Golden Knights, 16-7. But the bad news is they're only 1-3 in Columbus in their last 4 trips, or they're only 4 trips. But Yeah, no, you know what? Columbus, let me see, what's their 4-6 last 10? 150 is the value, and we're getting 225. So yeah, you're getting a lot of value, but they're 0-3 against A-type teams. I'm gonna have to go to Vegas. I'm not there yet. Hey, there's certain times you can pull the trigger on an underdog, but not in November. Hey, not in November when teams are still playing well. All right, so there you have it. That is your NHL roundup for tonight. And if I were to play one play here tonight in the NHL, it's either New Jersey or Toronto. I think Toronto. What's the line on Toronto again? -160. I think that's a good value right there. Toronto does have their number. So New Jersey or Toronto would probably be my best bet here tonight. All right, bounce back spot. That mathematical magician joke was spot on and made me laugh, says Ron B. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're all mathematicians in the last 2-minute warning, right? Everybody's out there to start doing the math. Yeah, absolutely. All right, bounce back spot for Vegas. Yeah, well, I don't know if it's a bounce back spot against the Columbus, the worst team in the league, but yeah, it'd be a good time to get back on the winning track, that's for sure. All right, let's go to the NBA, and you know I got to go with my remix.
Let's get ready to rumble!
All right, let's pump up that jam.
Pump up the jam, yo, pump it up, yo, pump it.
Was bullpen this network show made the pros? Yeah, me. Move it. All right, let's let's go to the tell of the tape. And let's see if we can make some money right here. Speaking of money, there's Who's Mizzou Network. What's up, Bullpen? It's the network. Show me the pearls, baby. Hey, just show me the money. Well, we don't have the pearls, but we'll show you some money there, network. There you go.
Show me the money!
What's up, Bo Jackson, Mark Nation, morning all. Sorry I'm late. What did I miss, Glory? Yeah. What did I miss? Hey, dilly. All right. Welcome to the show, Mark. And hopefully you're having a good morning. And yeah, so the network is in the house. I think the network had a big, I think it was the network that showed me his ticket on the weekend. And yeah, he's, hey.
Show me the money!
Yeah. Or he's the man right now. Good job. All right, let's go to the NBA. We got a lot of games. I think we got like 10 games tonight in the association. And let's kick it off in, I gotta get my times ready here. Let's go to Philly. All right, they got the Atlanta Hawks taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, the Sixers, a 1-point road home underdog. Look at that. And I thought they played last Friday. I thought let me see, the Hawks, okay, it was down here on November 10th. But for some reason, I thought they played earlier this week. Maybe not. All right, maybe I was thinking something else. So the Atlanta Hawks are a 1-point road favorite. Okay, now, obviously, when I see this, I'm saying, okay, is Embiid in the lineup? Or is Harden still out? Let me see here. Let's go to the tell of the tape, and let's see what the lineup is. And that's why Embiid game time decision. Harden's out. Tucker's game time. Maxi's still out. So yeah, we're still the G League lineup here for the Sixers still, right? Still in exhibition mode. 221 is the total. The Sixers though 7-3 in their last 10 straight up and against the number. Even though Embiid's in and out and Harden's out, Maxi's out, Philly's still winning, right? So the bench player is doing a great job for the Sixers. Atlanta Hawks on the road this year 4-5. So Jekyll and Hyde team, right? They're Jekyll at home, they hide on the road. 3-6 against the number. And I think the bookmakers are trying to get you to bet Atlanta or Philly. They're saying, oh, you want to give me Philly as a home underdog? They're kind of swaying you there. But keep in mind, Atlanta, not a good road team. 4-5, 3-6 on the number. Not good. And how they do in Philly, 4-6 straight up. Man, just seeing this number, it's too obvious. Why do they want me to bet on the Sixers at +1? Let me see what the ATS calculator is saying right now. Let's go to NBA. And let's go to Atlanta. Hey, you gotta love that one. It's the first one on your list. Let's go to Philadelphia. Survey says, home team 3.0, 220.87. Maybe the total is where you want to go. I had it going under. 36.3% chance of winning compared to 69.2 for the Hawks. Kogo's at 60%. Kogo stands for chance of game going over the total. Let me see if there's any trends to look at. No, look at that. No trends for Philly. 14-8 to the over. So home teams coming off a road win as a dog this year, 14-8-1 to the over. And let me see, road teams face an opponent with a 51-60 win percentage, 12-24 to the under. Yeah, a lot of conflicting numbers, right? But the thing I don't like is, why is Philly favored underdog? I don't like that. I just yeah, you know what? When in doubt, pass. Is just I can make a case for both these teams here tonight, right? But if I go to the tape, 112, 109, and 69. So if I use the analytics of ATS, Atlanta Hawks would be the play. So yeah, so there you go. All right, let's go to Chicago, Utah. I'll just use the pull down menu to keep the ascending pull down menu. So this is a game to game. Utah Jazz, a 2-point favorite. 235.5 is the total here for the Chicago Bulls in Utah tonight. And you can see the forecast has an upset. Look at that. Chicago Bulls 116, Utah 114. Wow, that's but look at the line, -2. You would think this line, I had -7. I had Utah -7. So why are they only -2, right? Who else is there a lineup issue tonight in Utah? Let me take a look at this. Markkanen, game time decision. Conley, game time decision. Rudy Gay's out. Caruso, game time decision. So yeah, interesting. Very, very interesting. All right, so let me see here. 3-7. That's why Utah Jazz are 3-7. They are beat bearish 5 days. Look at that. So bearish means the team is either 2-5, 1-6, or 0-7 in their last 7 games. And same thing for the Chicago Bulls. They're bearish 3 days. So misery loves company in their meeting tonight in Utah. And I do have a 116, 114 though. What's Chicago's record in Utah? 4-6 straight up, 5-5 in their last 10. They got Phoenix on deck, and look at their record before facing Phoenix. 2-15 before going to the desert, while Utah playing the Clippers in their next game. They are 30-9. I'm going to go Utah. I'm going to take Utah money line. Hey, don't lay the 2. Hey, don't do the math in the last 10 minutes. Just take the Geico insurance. All right, Indiana taking on the LA Lakers tonight in the Crypto.com Arena, or the old Staples Center. And we got a 115-112 victory for the Lala Lakers, who are a 3-point favorite. They're 5-5 in their last 10. Did you see Westbrook took that elbow to the head? Man, there was LeBron, working like a mash unit on the court. Man, that was a nasty cut. Looks like a WWF. Looks like it was Dusty Rhodes against Ric Flair back in the day. They bring out the capsules. Remember back in the day in the old WWE wrestling, or Maple Leaf Wrestling, they used to call it here in Canada. But yeah, it was a good scene. Hopefully he's doing all right. 115-112 is the forecast. And look at the Pacers. Don't look now. Pacers 7-3 straight up and against the point spread. Forgot my chimes here. You guys got to keep reminding me. Hey, Ron, chimes. Let's go. We love those chimes, right? Don't you love the chimes? Let me put there we go. I need more volume on the chimes. All right, 40.9% chance of winning here for the Pacers. 66.67 for the Lakers. Lakers on a 2-game win streak after that disastrous start, right? 7-11, 5-5 at home. At least they're winning at home, right? You got to win your home games. And let me see, when the Pacers travel to LA, 5-5 straight up in their last 10, 4-6 against the number. And wow, look at this. Anytime you get a road team on 0 days rest. Now, Indiana played last night and they lost to the Clippers by 14. Any NBA road team this year on 0 days rest, and it's plus 3.5 to 6 as a road dog. They are 1-10 straight up, but 2-9 against the number. Situational handicapping does not help the Pacers here tonight. But Pacers are a good team. Pacers are a pretty good team. What's their overall record? 11-8. Hey, my good friend Buddy Buckets is there, and you know what? He's used to the West Coast, playing at Sacramento all those years, so the body clock shouldn't affect him. But I'm gonna, you know what? Lakers are doing well. But the Pacers are really doing well too. 7-3, and but I don't like this record. I don't like this record of. Oh, wait a minute. But they're favored, right? No, they're underdogs. Okay. Why the Pacers? Who's out for the Pacers tonight? Let me see here. Okay, nobody's out. Interesting. All right. You know what? This is my uncomfortable pick of the night. Everything, analytically tells me to take the Pacers, but my uncomfortable, my sports betting gut says Lakers the team here. Take the Lakers money line. Lakers money line is where I would lean, and that's a Stone Cold Steve Austin would say. Told me a long time ago.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Yeah, Stone Cold says the Lakers tonight. All right, Rockets taking on the Denver Nuggets. Now the Denver Nuggets a 12-point favorite tonight. Hey, we got double digits now. 228.5 is the total. I do have Denver winning by 12 here. 123 to 111. The over-under at 234.3. Denver 6-4 straight up in the last 10. 4-6 against the number. Well, the Rockets 4-6. And just the opposite, right? Hey, if you're dyslexic, what's that? The dyslexic, I think it's called. If you're looking at numbers and they're mirroring each other. 4-6, 4-6, 6-4, 6-4. Hey, anyways, it's a numbers game, right? It's always a numbers game. -12. I had -6. I had -6 right here, and you can see 12 is the line. So overvalued line here on Denver, and you know the rules, right? We don't lay points. 2-1 at home against C-type teams, and 4 Houston on the road. Ooh boy.
Struggling.
2-9 on the road this year. 5-13 on 1 day's rest. NBA road teams on 1 day's rest. A 9.5 to 12-point road dog. 5-13. But I can't lay. I'm not laying 12 points. That's for sure. I think Denver wins. Do they cover? 43% chance of covering on the percentage play. 80% chance of winning straight up. I think I'll pass on this one. Yeah, I think it's a pass. Especially in Denver, the altitude, it's just, you never know, right? All right, Brooklyn. Hey, don't look now, but Brooklyn playing a little bit better basketball, 6-4 straight up and against the point spread in their last 10 games. But, yeah, you can tell they're back. They're a 10-point favorite tonight against Orlando. Orlando in Brooklyn, 3-7 in their last 10 trips, 6-4 against the number, though. Orlando's funny. Hey, Orlando's a funny team. They go on these spurts where they're world beaters, and then they lose the games they should be winning, right? Winning the games they should be winning and losing to the teams that they should be beaten by 10. But 1-8, yeah, I can't trust them. I think Orlando's one of those teams you trust at home, but not on the road, right? But I'm not laying 10 points on Brooklyn here tonight. I got a 113-105 victory for the Brooklyn Nets. All right, let's go to, we did this one. Let's go to Phoenix against Sacramento. This should be a good one in Sacramento tonight. 10-8 Kings up against the 13-6 Phoenix Suns. And let's see the lineup tonight. And Crowder's out, Johnson out, Chris Paul's still out. Man, Crowder and Chris Paul and Johnson are out, and they're still winning basketball games. Phoenix coming in on a 4-game win streak, and they're 6-4 in the last 10, while Sacramento, hey, don't look now, but the Kings are 7-3 straight up and against the number, although they're on a 2-game losing streak. Be bullish 17 days. 17 days, double-digit bullish. You know what that means? That means they're either 5-0, 6-1, 7-0 in their last 7 games. So Kings playing some really good basketball. 13-5 against the point spread number, and they're a 1-point underdog here tonight. As a home dog this year, 3-2. The average score is 117 and 116. Look at that, 1 point. Let's see what the calculator says. Let's go to the tell the tape. Let's do Phoenix against Sacramento. Saki-do. All right, here we go. Survey says 7.4, 226.9. You know what? It's just too bad CP3 is not in the lineup, because this would be an easy pick for me. But look at this, 2-5 on the road. Give me the Kings. You know what? Sometimes you got to take that, that shot. And this is my shot here tonight. Oh, look at that. I just saw this. Anytime you got an NBA home team that's an underdog, they're on 2 days rest, and it's a pick 'em to +3. Look at this, 6-0 this year. Okay. Sold. I'll take the the Kings for +1. Yeah, Kings +1. Give me the Kings tonight. All right, that's a pretty good trend right there. Oklahoma against New Orleans. This is a not bad game, I guess. Let me see here, or maybe not. 8-12 against 11-8 for New Orleans. New Orleans coming off a tough loss to the Grizzlies. That was a couple days ago, right? They had 2 days rest. And for the Thunder, they're coming off a 118-105 victory over the Houston Rockets. You can see here the Thunder 4-6 straight up in their last 10 games. And for the Pelicans, 6-4. And I had the line tonight of -6.2. And you can see fair market value. If you like the Pelicans tonight, you do have fair market value. I got a great trend. I'm going to show you guys. I got a good trend on the Pels here tonight. I'm going to show you that in just a few minutes. And when New Orleans at home against C-type teams, the teams you should be beating, 4-0 straight up and against the number. I'm going to go Pelicans here tonight. What's the money line? What's the money line on the Pelicans? I hate laying points. I don't lay points. And I'll show you why. Let me go to my SBI. I'll show you why I don't like laying points. Is because if you look at here in the NBA, on the season, home favorites winning 63.8% of their games, only covering 48. So that's what, 15% difference. That's why I don't like laying points. And Oklahoma, New Orleans, 210. You know what? I can live with that. Lay 210 tonight. I'll take the Pelicans tonight against the Thunder. And let's make sure we got everybody in the lineup before I dot the I's, cross the T's here. Marshall, Nance, Ingram. Okay, Ingram's a game time decision. McCollum's still out. All right, that's okay. I'm gonna go with the Pelicans tonight. Look at that, Oklahoma 3-7 on the road this year, while the New Orleans Pelicans at the King Smoothie Center tonight, 6-3 against the point spread straight up, and against the number at home. And oh wow, look at that. Don't like seeing this, but you know what? The Pelicans 2-8 against the point spread in the last 10 head-to-head meetings against the Thunder. You know, how many times do we come on this show here today and I always say, you know what, this Thunder, they don't win games, but all they do is cover. Hey, maybe that's a sign. So maybe we sit this one out here tonight. Eh? So and this is why we do the show, because you got to catch yourself in a moment sometimes and say, hey, you remember, go back to your subconscious and remember when you said this, that all they do, and you know what, you got to follow your sports gut sometime, right? To me, I think you're better off laying off this game. I don't like this number right here. That scares me. When it's like a boxing match, right? Styles make fights. And for whatever reason, Oklahoma, when they play New Orleans just doesn't do well against the number against the Thunder. All right, let's go to Minnesota against Washington. Let's take a look at the Wizards at home tonight against the T-Wolves. Minnesota, look at this, a 1-point favorite. Wow, a lot of low numbers tonight, eh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of the 10 games. There's 6 games with -3 or less. That's that, you know, it tells me could be a good night of basketball tonight with those short numbers, right? -1. I got a 119, 118. Let's see what the old calculator says. Let's go Minnesota against Washington. Washington, started the year off pretty well. They hit a bit of a hiccup, and I got the T-Wolves winning by 1.48. And let me see. Washington's still good though, 6-4, but they're on a 3-game losing streak. Last 3 games I've gone over the total, 10-10 on the year, right? So is Minnesota. So you know what? When you can probably give the jerseys to each other's team, and you still end up with a tie game time or something. 10-10 against 10-10, 5-4 on the road for Minnesota, straight up and against the number. While Minnesota though, a little bit better at home than on the road. So a bit of a Jekyll and Hyde syndrome here, 7-4 straight up. And when the Wizards take on the T-Wolves in the last 10 head-to-head meetings, either in Minnesota or in Washington, 7-3 straight up, 8-2 against the number. And they got Brooklyn on deck, while Minnesota, maybe a look-ahead spot here against John Morant and company against the Minnesota Grizzlies. I'm going to go Washington. I'm going to take the +1, and I'm going with the Wizards tonight at home against Cat and company. All right. Next game on the board. Let's go to the tape. Let's go. Charlotte and Boston. Boston, did they play yesterday? And it was a 121-130 victory against the Wizards. Yep, they did play. That was yesterday. 8-2 in their last 10 against the Charlotte Hornets. Charlotte, ooh boy,
Struggling.
1-9 in their last 10 trips to TD Gardens. In the Gardens, 3-8 on the road this year. Boston, Boston's my team to win the Eastern Conference. I love the Celtics, but you know the rules, right? We don't lay 10 points, or we don't, and I'm not paying 300 or 400 on the money line. I do like Boston, 121-107, and Stone Cold would say.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
All right, Scott says Boston ranked second for points scored in first quarter. Hornets ranked 29th points scored in first quarter. Okay, so Boston ranked for points scored in first quarter. All right, and then Hornets ranked 29th. Okay, so you're saying Boston first quarter, Scott? Yeah, good one. It could be, let me see, do I have that option to bet? Quarters. Oh, here we go, quarters. Boston first quarter. Survey says -3. Okay, that's a, you know what, I like that. Boston -3 first quarter. That's a good one, Scott. I like that. All right, let's go to the last game on the board. You got the Cavaliers taking on the Toronto Raptors. Raptors, big win over the Mavs on Saturday. That was a weird start. Was it 5 o'clock? Right at supper time. Let's put the Raptors against Dallas while everybody's eating supper. Dallas minus, let me see here, Toronto minus 2.5. Cleveland 215.5. They played last night in Milwaukee or Detroit, and they won 102-94. Was that last night? Pretty sure, yeah, it was last night. And so they got the W, 102-94 against the Pistons, while Toronto also got the W against Dallas, 105-100. Looking at tonight, I do have 106-107 for Cleveland. Cleveland in their last 10 trips to Toronto, 3-7. They don't do well in the at the Scotiabank Arena. Toronto 6-4 straight up, 5-5, and Freddie Van Fleet is back, which helps the Raptors offensively. Scotty Barnes, hopefully he'll be back here tonight because his knee. So Scotty's has an injured knee, but he's questionable for tonight. I do like Toronto. I hope Scotty Barnes plays. I would take Toronto money line. Toronto money line, 45.6% chance of winning. And let me see here. 7-2 at home, while the Cavaliers are tough at home, but on the road not so much. And you know what? They're off a win. This is a good spot to play Toronto. Give me the Raptors, probably my silver bullet play of the night. And as Stone Cold would say.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
All right, there you go. That is my NBA for a Monday, Cash Out Monday, November 28th. All right, we all know what time it is, right, AI? Where's my AI?
We talking about practice, not a game. We talking about practice. Practice, man. I mean, how silly is that?
No, we're not talking practice. We're talking about the 80% Club, which you can get here each and every day at ATSStats.com. And you know what? If it's Cyber Monday, so why not take advantage of 25% off your membership right here at ATSStats.com. When you go and sign up, hit this banner right here. It's going to take you to the sign-up page. In the sign-up page, there's enter your coupon code, put ATS25, and you click on that. And it'll give you a discount of $1.25 on the weekly plan. Let's say if you want the year plan, and let's go with the ATS 25 and let's apply it. Why not save $25 and only spend $75 for the Raymond Report for the entire season? 365 days. You get NFL, college football, Major League Baseball, NBA, NHL, all the tools in the toolbox that you see right here that I give out each and every day at ATSStats.com. Use promo code ATS25, all one word, ATS25, and get 25% off your next membership. All right, let's get to those 80% Club pearls. Hey, now we're in the pearl box. Let's go to the pearl box and get the pearls. And look at the Pacers. Anytime they're an underdog and the total's 220 or more, 9-1 against the point spread, and that's pretty good in my books right there. All right, the Washington Wizards as a home or away team versus Minnesota last 10, 9-1 to the over. Those are the some of the head-to-head stats. If you like the Pelicans tonight, as a home team on 2 days rest, coming off a 2-game homestand, 12-2 straight up and against the number. And if you do like the LA Lakers tonight, when they're a 3.5 to 6 point home favorite, last 5 years, coming off a game that went over the total, 8-2 straight up and 7-3 against the numbers. And let me see if we have any other good ones down here. Oh, look at the Brooklyn as a home team playing on the Cash Out Monday when the total is 220 or more. 4-16 to the under, which is pretty good. And if you do like Charlotte here tonight, anytime they're a home or road team, last 4 years, playing with 3 unders or less, and they won their last game by 2 points or more, and they are 2-3 in their last 5 games, they are 15-3-1 against the number. And those, my friends, are the 80% Club stats that you can get here each and every day at ATSStats.com. All right, let's take a look at the NHL. Let's see if we have any pearls in the pearl box here at the website in the 80% Club. Yeah, remember I was saying the Tampa Bay Lightning had a good one? Oh, the Pelicans. Remember I said I had a good one on the Pelicans? Hey, see, it's a good thing I remember that. Let me go back to NBA. Hey, one more chime for you guys. Look at the Pelicans. I got a system that's live tonight on the Pelicans. Let me go down here. Yeah, I already gave it to you, right? I think it was this one here, 12-2. I thought there was another one, though. New Orleans. Maybe that was the one I was telling you about. That's a pretty good one. That is a pretty good one. 12-2. Any other Pelican ones? No, that's the right here. As a home team, 4-16. So Pelicans at home, month of November. 16-4 to the under last 20. So, but that's a pretty good one. Speaking of good ones, we got a good one here in the NHL. And speaking of NHL,
practice. Sure did. I mean, gloves off, stick down, no warning. He challenged the Chiefs. Call his name. Call his name.
He challenged the Chiefs. All right, let's see if we can challenge the 80% Club stats here tonight. Tampa Bay as a home or away team versus Buffalo, 10-0 last 10. So when a team has your number, they got your number, and that's pretty good. Speaking of number, Toronto is a road favorite versus the Red Wings, 8-2 in their last 10. And let me see here, any other good ones? The over in the Toronto game, anytime the Maple Leafs are a road favorite, last 5 years on 1 day's rest, coming off an exact 3-goal win, 8-2-1 to the over, which is pretty good. And you know, obviously you got to do the other side of the coin sometimes. This is why we do the 80% Club trends. And just keep in mind, trends are your friends, but they don't pay the rent, right? Detroit as a home team on 2 days rest, coming off a 4-game win streak, 8-2 straight up. So that's a good one on the Red Wings. And let me see any other good ones. Edmonton as a home or road team, last 4 years, they won their last game by 1 goal, and they're 3-4 in the last 7 games. They are 9-2 in their next contest, and Edmonton is taking on Florida here tonight. And let's see here, any other good ones? Edmonton Oilers, home team, last 2 years, won their last game by 1 goal, 13-3 straight up in their next contest. And there you have it. Those are the NHL trends. You can get all the trends today if you go to the website. Actually, you can get those trends right there, or if you go to your dashboard, and if you want all the trends on all the leagues like NBA, college football, like there's some. Let me see. I haven't taken a look at let me see. Go here. I haven't gone to the 80% Club in a while. Those were the old 80% Club stats I gave you. Let me see NBA if there's any good ones here tonight. I forgot to take a look at this one earlier. Wow, look at the Celtics. 26-1 as a 10 or more home favorite, coming off a win against a Southeast Division opponent since 1996. Boom, mic drop right there. And now you know the rest of the story. All right, there you go. There's the show today for a man. I can't believe we blew. You know, I was saying, is this going to be like a tough show here today? There's like not a lot of 50 minutes. We already did 50 minutes. That's or an hour, close to an hour. Yeah, time flies when you're having fun here on the Raymond Report, right? All right, folks, have yourself a great rest of your Cash Out Monday. Yeah, hey, bringing up my childhood sound bites here. I love it. And don't forget, hopefully you made it to a Cash Out Monday. Hopefully we were able to help you get to the winner's circle. And again, if you're interested in getting a membership here at ATSStats.com, all you got to do is use promo code ATS25, and you can get all the bells and whistles right here into the Ram Report. Buster, hey, how you doing, Buster? Wait, did I miss that? Yeah, Buster come in late. Hey, Buster, don't worry. You didn't miss a thing, because once the show's over, go to the replay, and you can watch the entire show. Opinions on the Over and Thunder game and Wizards tonight, says Daryl Turner and his other brother, Daryl. All right, folks, as always, shop for value, play those percentages. I'll see you back shortly with another Ram Report.
Hello again, everybody. Harry Carey from Wrigley Field on a beautiful day for baseball.
To be the man, you gotta beat the man.
Joe own the Chiefs.
Owns.
Owns.
I don't know.
Struggling.
Can we have fun? You're damn right. I demand that we have fun.
Put that coffee down. Coffee's for closers only.
Straight cash, homie.
Holy cow!
It's a dog-eat-dog world, Sammy, and I'm wearing milk-bone underwear.
What the hell's going on out here?
Woo!
If you smile, but the rock is cooking.
That's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.
Let's go to eat a goddamn snack.
Hey, baby!